So I saw on your Instagram that someone pitched a no hitter.
Yeah, on the what I'm gonna start the episode. I want to talk about this actually. Roy's Castle. Hello there. I should say hello there, Roy's Castle. Doesn't matter. Let me in. Let me.
Oh, is
Okay,
it
cool. So, yeah. So, yesterday, which was what day was that? Where my phone at? April
today? Is
14th was yesterday.
yeah.
So, I'll let the people at home do the math to figure out when we recorded. But yesterday, oh yeah, I have a timer. Yesterday, April 14th. Oh fudge, it's this. Carlos Rodon of the Chicago White Sox was 1 out away from a perfect game. He threw a pitch, it kind of wobbled away from him, and it hit the player on the foot. So he lost the perfect game, but he still was able to throw a no-hit in the end, which is magnificent on its own. Wish he got the perfect, but it is
That
what
is
it
the
is. A
saddest
no-hitter
thing
is
I've
still
ever heard.
completely amazing and should not be taken away from the... I accidentally hit the jump button.
Still, that
Shouldn't...
is the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, hitting a player,
Yeah,
ruining... Why would you not
ruining your perfect game.
take the Yoshi inside?
Because dinosaurs don't go inside.
Jurassic Park taught me otherwise.
They don't like enclosed spaces. It reminds them of Jurassic Park.
That's fair. So yeah, no, it sucks, and it's one of those things where like the ball skimmed, excuse me, skimmed off of, I forgot who was batting, but skimmed off the player's foot, like his toe, like it just skimmed it, and the umpire's like, oh well, it hit him. That's a hit by pitch. Take your base. There goes the perfect game, and that it sucks, but like at the same time, like usually a player would try to dodge that, but like if your team's getting shut out like that, you kind of find any means necessary to get on base. Oh,
But I'm sure they would have been losing by then. Oh, dang it.
they were losing 8-0. It didn't matter, but they just didn't want to be perfectoed. You don't really want to be on the other side of a perfect game. It sucks. You have to congratulate the pitcher, but it is what it is. But they still got no hit and everything. But it's amazing that it was Carlos Rodon who did it. He's been through so much through his career. He was, I think, drafted in 2012 or 2013 by the Chicago White Sox. And he's been through a lot of injuries and surgeries and setbacks that he never really had a full like year. I think his first year, he was the only year where it was like kind of a full year. But I don't think he even pitched the full year. It was just one of those things where he hasn't had much opportunity because of he's been injury plagued. So
Yeah.
this offseason, they were thinking about cutting him because they could and like not really pay him anything. But they gave him one more year to kind of like, it was a prove it year. And I'm like, cool, this is great. He's back. Because I've always liked him. I always thought I thought it was going left. I always thought he was a good pitcher, and he has potential. He has great potential. It just sucks that he hasn't been able to showcase it, and he did last night, which was great. So it's just like him having the opportunity like this, and him achieving a no hitter, let alone touching perfection by a toe, basically. It was an incredible night. I didn't get to see the full game. I started watching it around the 5th, 6th inning because I had a meeting to go to. And first half of the meeting, I was not paying attention to that meeting whatsoever. I was just invested in the game I had on my phone. And it was a Zoom meeting, so I had myself muted. I had my camera off, and I'm just like, I know they're talking, and I feel bad I'm missing out on stuff, and I should be participating. But this is history right here.
This is important.
Not saying what I was in was important, and I don't think anybody there watches this, but if you do, it is very important, and I really appreciate being on board. I love it. But again, history was being made for a dude who deserved it, who's worked so hard to get to this point. And I wish him so much moving forward. I hope he has like his career year this year. He gets extended. He might not get a full like contract extension, like big MLB money, but like enough where he stays with his team, his career, and just is a solid starter moving forward.
I mean, you have to be good if you did that.
Well, okay, so you
Has
say
anyone
that.
pitched a perfect game?
What?
Has anyone pitched a perfect game?
In MLB history, there's only been, I think, 18 or 19 perfect games in like 100 plus years of MLB. It's crazy how rare it is. There's so many feats that are rare and so many records that probably will be unbroken in our lifetime or ever, honestly.
What the?
I thought that was going to bounce off because it bounced off last time.
Yeah, it did.
Interesting. I'm going to fact check how many perfect games there have been. But just to be a solid starter, like moving forward with his rest of his career, I like wish Carlos Rodon the best of luck, and I can't wait to like watch his next game. It was an incredible moment, and it was emotional too. Sports gets me super emotional, and just to see him just celebrate and like that night, he just truly deserved it. And knowing what he's been through, because anybody who's watching who cares to listen, I grew up a San Francisco Giants fan. I'm still a huge San Francisco Giants fan, but in 2011 I started watching the White Sox and I fell in love with that team, even though they were rebuilding at the time. Rebuilding, whatever you want to call it. They thought they could retool, they couldn't. But like I stuck with them from then on out, and he was one of those players who was someone I started following because he was one of the new guys. Like, okay, he's part of this rebuild that I can get behind. Why'd you jump into that?
Oh, trying to stay airborne right before the thing fell.
That's fair. So just knowing his struggles and knowing what he's been through, and like I don't know the dude at all, and I'm not like holding him to a pedestal, but just and I don't even know what else he could have been going through or anything personally or anything, but injury wise and just not being able to start and play the game he loves or just plays. I mean, some players play it just because it's a job and they're good at it, but that's besides the point. I wish him the best of luck moving forward, and I hope one day I can go to Chicago and watch him pitch. And it's also crazy because last year the White Sox, Lucas Giolito pitched a no-hitter too. So back-to-back years where we threw no-hitters, that's incredible. I do not like this. I do not like this. I have to stay back. Okay, cool.
It's gone.
Okay, I see what you mean by the airborne thing. It's kind of like, it feels like you need to do it.
Yeah. But you have to do a short jump.
Mm-hmm. The A button, right?
Both. You can do a short jump with either button.
Okay, I was wrong. In all of Major League Baseball history, over 150 years, there have been 23 official perfect games.
23 is a lot. I mean, not a lot, but...
It sounds like a lot, but like once you spread it out...
How many games of MLB have there been?
I can tell you over 218,000 games. Which doesn't seem that big of a number, honestly.
No, that's huge.
Well, when you think about over 150 years.
Yeah.
And not every team has thrown a perfect game. Some teams have even thrown a no-hitter, like the San Diego Padres. That's a great news story too. This was last week. I forgot his name, but one of the pitchers of San Diego Padres. Oh, no. You made it. Again, I forgot his name, He was a San Diego native, grew up a Padres fan. Now pitching for his childhood team, threw a no-hitter, the first no-hitter in Padres history. And I thought that was incredible too. Like, playing for your favorite team growing up is one thing, but throwing their first no-hitter for them, that must have been like, just like, there's a word for it. I just don't know. I know I've said incredible a ton, but there's probably a bigger word out there that I don't know.
Inspiring.
I mean, yeah, that too. I got a message and I really want to look at it, but I know not to look at things while playing. My focus is on the game. My focus is on Roy's Castle. My focus is... Okay, I know I'm good here. I could look.
No.
Okay, I shall not look.
You can't play in. I was gonna say.
I forgot that fell.
Texting and playing Chills.
Yeah. Oh, it turns out I didn't get a message. It was just my watch telling me, congratulations on working out or standing up or whatever.
Wait a sec. Okay, now I did it. It's fine.
What?
Go to Roy's Castle.
Oh, did we all run out of lives?
Yeah. So might as well just restart because it would have sent us back to.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. This is good. We're good here.
Yeah, it would have sent us back to the blue switch instead.
Whee! Oh, did you ever find a bike you wanted?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, what kind of bike you get?
So, I bought a gravel bike. So it's basically a road bike, but it has the option of thicker tires. And I bought it's super nice. It's part carbon fiber.
Oh.
Really nice gears and stuff. The gear set. And I ended up kind of breaking it almost.
What?
I put the wrong pedals on the wrong side.
Oh.
And so I ended up stripping the crank that goes on the, for the gear set. And so now it's in the shop right now getting inserts to fill it in, which is very shameful. If I wanted to get a new crank, each crank would cost $500.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
So wait, how many cranks did you have to replace? Or
there's only two, one for each side.
Oh.
I broke both.
Oh. That would be for a repair or something like that.
No.
Also, I didn't know they were called cranks. I called them pedals.
No. The crank, that's attached to the pedal.
Oh.
I actually don't even know if the crank's what it's called. But just that part of the gear set.
That's fine. Okay, but I see what you're saying. That worked out. Dang. But I feel like that might be a common mistake.
It shouldn't be.
Well, did it come with okay,
God.
you were kind of trapped in there. There was nothing against you there. Like, did it
No,
say left and right on it?
No.
Yeah, see, I can feel like that could be a common mistake.
Apparently, there's a part of the pedal that's ribbed, and that somehow everyone knows that that's what makes it left and that's what makes it right. But I feel like that's a biker thing.
Yeah, and
I wasn't a biker, even though I spent all that money on a bike.
As a non-biker myself, I wouldn't have known that either. So that's nothing against you.
Yeah, and it went in easy, so it's weird.
I blame the manufacturer for making it too easy to put it on either side.
Exactly.
It should be universal.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you can flip-flop them.
It doesn't make sense why it's not.
Hey, we could make that and make millions off of it.
I don't know if we can make millions off of bike
I got
pedals,
greedy.
'cause most people. I don't think we can make millions off of bike pedals.
I mean, if they cost $500 each and we make a universal bike pedals we can put on either side, so people don't have to worry about left or right. Oops.
The pedal doesn't cost $500. The pedal is like,
Oh, I meant the cranks. The
$20.
cranks.
and it's only because it's a super nice crank.
No, so cranks could
Super
be
nice.
universal then.
Yeah, you can get really trash ones, but mine's nice.
I haven't touched my bike in years. It's a cruiser, but like I live on a hill, so like there's no point in it. Like I could go downhill, but uphill is just a no-go for me.
Yeah, climbing's tough.
I just really want to point out about perfect games. The last perfect game, and it will be history, was Felix Hernandez, August 15th, 2012.
Ooh, I messed up.
That's okay. So it's been a while. Someone's due for a perfect game eventually. I mean, to be fair, 2012 was a weird year. We had 3 perfect games.
Really?
Yeah, one by Philip Humber. My bad. Roy Halladay was the year before. No, 2 years before. Philip Humber of the Chicago White Sox. Perfect game, April 21st. Matt Cain of the San Francisco Giants, June 13th, 2012. Okay, same year. But and then Felix Hernandez, August 15th.
Was that that was one of the Giants years, huh?
Yeah, 2012, they won the World Series that year. Hey, Giants were going on all cylinders that year. And like, you said this earlier about if you throw a perfect game, you must be that good. Sometimes it just happens. Like, you're lucky. Like, Philip Humber, he threw a perfect game for the White Sox. He was good that day. He was just perfect. But after that, he kind of went downhill. And then he didn't start for them the year after. So a perfect game doesn't really guarantee someone's great. Like, great pitchers have done it. And like, great pitchers have never done it. So it's just an incredible night that just happens.
Mm-hmm. It's you and also them. You and the pitcher and the batters.
Mm-hmm. Well, and
work
like,
together to make the perfect game.
I wouldn't say they work together. The batters don't want to be a part of it. Why this again? So, going back to the bike thing, did you feel something was off when you were riding it?
Not until it broke.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah.
So does this help us with anything?
No, carry it. Grab it.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's a negative. It's a negative. You're not supposed to hit it.
Unless you want the one up.
We don't. We'd rather not have that obstacle in the way.
Okay. That's fair. I was kind of dumb because I saw it and I stopped and to think about it, and the greed overtook me and made me kind of consider it and forget about the fireballs at the end. That's on me. Greed gets
Most
us
of
all.
these fireballs are...
They're rude.
No, I was gonna say they're decorations.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, Bowser has a certain aesthetic, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, but this is Roy. Just to pass it on to his kids.
Well, I mean, do you really think Roy had much design into this? I feel like Bowser does most of the work anyway. Honestly, who does design these castles? Honestly, like, does Bowser do this all himself, or does he hire a contractor? Does that contractor not care about good versus evil? He's just like, I'm gonna get paid either way.
The mother of the Koopas.
mother designs it. Okay, I can see that.
Ah, dang it.
That's okay. Just run and gun. Don't run
That,
and
that
gun.
would've confused
Oh, it's already
me. I
down.
didn't expect that.
Oh, it went up. There's still one to
God.
the right. Ooh. Oh. Just gotta time it out. Get to the middle. Time it out. Oh, this is a.
Oh,
There was
dodge
nothing.
the one guy.
It was just problematic from the start.
Yeah, dodge the one, get hit by the other.
Yep.
What a hard castle.
It is, and it's only World 5, which concerns me.
Not just that it's hard, but it's slow moving.
Right? It feels like we've been here for forever. It is the first of Illusion, so I'll give it that.
I hate it.
I hate it too.
Dang trickery.
Ah! You'd think I would learn the moves by now, but no, I don't. I've learned absolutely nothing from this.
Dang trickery. We have to go through this animation every time.
That too.
And then this part that's just walking.
Yeah, I think I hate this part. I want to say the most, but at the same time the least, because I don't know what's ahead.
That's true.
I would like. How long would you? I have the walkthrough. Hold on. Let me just check how long this castle is. Where'd the walkthrough go? I'm back here. Don't leave me hanging. There we go.
Don't stop me now. Don't stop me now. Oh god.
What? What? Okay. Okay, so it doesn't really give me much. It just says you can stand on them?
Yeah.
Cool. I did not know that. So it just says the castle is tough, but Roy is not. You just have to step on him 3 times. Like any other boss. You gotta step on them 3 times. That's it. Oh. So it says there's a wall too that he might climb, so don't let him climb the wall. Oh.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Oh god.
Okay, so you gotta jump when he falls. Okay, one more. We can do this. Oh, it squeezes in. What?
Oh, I hit him.
What? No, 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 no. What? Yay!
There you
go. Let's just get out of here.
Time to leave.
We want to go home. We want to go back home. Send us packing. Yes, just destroy it. Get rid of it. You're
Thank
welcome.
you. What?
Huh?
Of course.
Mario found his way through the first of Illusion and has put an end to Roy Koopa of Castle Number 5. Onward to the dangerous but tasty Chocolate Island!
Oh god, that sounds so much better.
It does. Okay, for a second I'm like, well, we lost that. I thought it was about to turn into a water world, you know?
No. No, thank you.
I don't see any chocolate. Let's save. There we go. And while we're saving, or as saved, we'll see everyone tomorrow. Till next time.
My Switch says low battery.
Okay, did you want to call it a week?
Yeah, I think we did good.
Yeah, we did what we needed to do.
Yeah.
So that's not see you tomorrow. I'll see you next week. We're done. Forest Illusion is done. We're done. We're going home. We'll see everybody next week for the Chocolate Island #1. Till next time. Bye-bye. You don't have to save again.
We always gotta save twice.
Sounds good to me.
What kind of gamers are we if we don't save twice?
Are we gamers?
Probably.